Okay, all right. Welcome everybody. Today is August 21st, Wednesday, August 21st, 2024, and it is time for the Coaching Corner with me, your boy, your cousin, your nephew, your friend, Coach Kirk. And I am excited about today's live, excited about what we're going to get into today, excited about all that we're going to be able to achieve and accomplish. Coaching is a very needed and necessary space. Coaching allows for people to give themselves and a full window and picture of themselves into the hands of somebody who cares about them, somebody who has a vested interest in them. And it allows that person, the coach, to share with them insights and perspective and wisdom that they would otherwise never be able to experience. This is why I love coaching. And one of the reasons why I decided to launch my coaching business is because I have been blessed with a number of coaches. I've got a finance coach, walks me and my wife through several different things, gives us tips, tricks, best practices. We are on track to pay off our mortgage in 7 years. Yes, you heard me right. We've only been in the house for 4 years and we're on track to pay it off in 7. So that's what our finance coach does for us. We have a relationship coach, and they constantly pour in, constantly help us to tweak, constantly challenge us to think about things in new and different ways. I have a content coach. Yes, I am a content coach, and I have a content coach, somebody who helped me to put the building blocks in place, who helped me to see the forest for the trees, as it were, somebody who was able to share with me their story, and I was able to glean from their story things that helped me to leapfrog some of the issues that they faced so I didn't have to face them at all. I have a male group that I'm a part of. I wouldn't necessarily call them coaches, but it is coaching per se. Yeah, it is coaching. And in that group, we talk about manly things. There's a movie coming out this next week, within the next few days, actually, called The Forge. It's by the Kendrick brothers, and it's going to be dealing with this very same thing, actually. Talking about what does it mean to be a man, and men generally don't find themselves in community like women naturally do. And so because of that, they've created this space for men to be able to do that. But that's something that I have benefited from, oh my word, from long before I got married. And it has been a benchmark for me. Now, I've had to move from one man group to another men's group because sometimes you have to get in a group with people who are ahead of you on the journey. I've been in masterminds. I've been in master classes. I've been in, listen, when Clubhouse was around, there were sometimes you would just sit in some of these rooms and soak up the knowledge that was being shared live audio, direct to your ear from people who are in places and spaces that you could only dream of. These are not people that I could ever afford to be coached by or to sit with. But because I was able, because I positioned myself to sit under leadership, to sit in coaching, I was able to benefit from these spaces and places because of the beauty and the awesome, ridiculous opportunity of content. In this particular case, it was audio content. I was able to sit with people and glean from them notes that I still have to this day. I went to Justin. Is it Justin? No, it's not Justin Brown. Or maybe. His tag name is Brand Deal Wizard. Let's pull it up. Brand Deal Wizard. Yes. Yeah, he has changed it to Creator Wizard, but yes, Creator Wizard, yes. So his name is Justin Moore. I was a part of cohort 3 for Justin Moore. Now I think he's at cohort 8 or 9, but I went through that whole experience with them to learn the dynamics of setting up a brand deal, structuring the contract, making sure that I can get paid multiple times, making sure I'm not selling myself short. What I'm trying to say to you is, I am a person whose current status, my current net worth, my current income has all been, not even, I shouldn't even say income or even net worth. My current life, family, marriage, relationships, leadership, opportunities that I've been able to take advantage of, it has all been impacted greatly by coaching. And this is the reason why I firmly believe in coaching. And this is a space in the Coaching Corner where we get a chance to dive deep, for you guys to get a window into what coaching looked like. But make no mistake, until you actually get into coaching, you won't ever realize its true benefits. What we're giving you here is an example. It's a taste test, but it is not the full meal. It can never be, because the true nature of coaching is private. The true nature of coaching is one-on-one. The true nature of coaching is very real and sometimes hard. And I got a chance to be on the stream show this past Sunday, and we had a gentleman on there, and I was talking to him, and I just asked him, I was like, can I be brutal? And he said, yeah. I said, man, truth of the matter is most of us don't have a clue what we want to talk about. And in coaching, I walk people through this process of finding your topic and or confirming your topic. And that's actually the title of the masterclass that we're going to be doing on September 6th. Friday, September 6th at 11 a.m. We'll be doing the Find Your Topic masterclass. And I'm excited about it. In fact, during today's show, I'm going to be waiting for your questions. Anybody else? I'm going to be waiting for your questions, but I definitely want to make this a working session. I don't have a guest today. And so over the course of the hour, because I only have the hour today, but over the course of the hour, I'm going to create the landing page for the masterclass. And then I'm going to, what's the term? Oh, yes. I'm going to create some eCam templates. Can I even do that? Yeah, I can. Yeah. I'm going to create some eCam templates for some new graphics packages that we just got in today, literally today. So I'm super excited about that, and definitely want to get that up and rolling. Let me do some quick roll calls first. I see just Tora Nado. Tora is with us today. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. She says, whoa, I forgot all about Clubhouse. I think the app is still on my phone. Let me see if there's still life there. There is. I have a client that still streams to YouTube and Clubhouse every 3 times a week. So it's still a viable platform. I think he's got over 45,000 followers on Clubhouse currently, and he's somewhere around the same as me on YouTube, about 8,000-9,000. So yeah, there's still growth on Clubhouse. What's going on, Nea? Always good to have you come through and hang out with us. Dr. Oteng says, good afternoon, Kirk. Your audio is cutting. Oh, is anybody else hearing my audio cut? Because I am not. I'm not hearing it cut at all. So if anybody else, if you could give me that quick feedback, if you can, I would really appreciate it. Thank you, Dr. Oteng, for letting me know. I'm listening, I'm monitoring my own audio in my ears, but it sounds good. But if you're hearing a cut, then let me know, and I'll try to adjust some things. Thank you for that notification. Listen, we got to take care of one another, right? George Canellis, I feel like it's been a little bit, man. I'm excited to have you on today. Excited to hang out, chill. Definitely excited to get into whatever we got today. I see Tora is saying, what's up to everybody? Equip Institute is here. Good. George says, hey, Tora, you can stream to Clubhouse from eCam? Do tell, sir. Oh, no. Never said that. So what I have this client set up to do. Okay, Tora says no audio cuts over here. What I have this client set up to do is we have his phone connected to the Rodecaster Pro, And so he is streaming audio, the same audio that he's sending out to YouTube through Ecamm, he's sending it also out of his Rodecaster Pro to his phone to Clubhouse. And because the way we have set up his phone and the way Mix Minus is set up on the Rodecaster Pro, we're able to actually have the audio from Clubhouse come back into the system and back into his ears as well. We've actually found a much easier way to do it as well. That was original, but the second way we figured out how to do it was to utilize Loopback. Loopback, we created a mic that included Clubhouse, and there's a web, or I should say a Mac app for Clubhouse that you can log into, and we were able to pull that audio into that app, into Loopback, and to pull it into the streaming software. And again, people both on YouTube and on Clubhouse were able to hear one or the other. So sometimes he would have a guest in Ecamm. Of course, you would be able to hear that guest on YouTube and also in Clubhouse. So definitely some cool things there. Thank you all for coming back and letting me know that you're not hearing the audio. So Dr. Otang, thank you for letting me know that, but maybe it's something on your end. I don't know, because it sounds really good in my ear, and I'm thankful that you shared that with me. Equip Institute says, what are your thoughts about the SM4 microphone? Its target is home studios. We're going to dive into that. I'm going to put a star next to your question there, Equip Institute. I saw your comment in the Workers Warehouse, and I haven't responded to it yet because I am seeing it for the second time. George Cannell says audio sounds good. Thank you. I'm seeing it for the second time, and Soul Lounge Primetime says, I hear you fine. I don't, the reason why I paused there, I was like, I don't know if I've seen that handle before. Is this your first time watching live, or maybe your first time commenting? I don't know, but we are excited to have you. That I can tell you for sure. 24-hour boss is here, says, hey, Kirk and good peeps, what's going on? Thank you so much for being with us. But I will get to your question, Florence, in a bit after we get a couple things situated. But yeah, so I've got 3 things I want to do today. 1, I need to record a quick promo for the masterclass. So let's see, for the masterclass, we want to talk about, let's see. Finding. Yeah. What are some things? Talk to me in the comment section. What are some of the challenges that you have had in really niching down to a particular topic? You know, content creation is all about topics. So what are some of the challenges that you have had in niching down to a particular topic? I would love to hear that. I'm starring your question as well, Tora. I see that. Okay. The app that handles podcast clips. I think it was Podcastle and Pod Squeeze. Those were the 2 that we talked about that handled clips. But I just happen to have some of my notes from that show, Tora. So I'm just going to respond to you with the whole list. So you can check out those. But Podcastle AI and Pod Squeeze were the ones I think that were specific to podcasting and podcasting clips. Let's see here. So for creators, your topic is your true north. All right, let me see what we got here. Hey, David Hunt on the, it's like, oh, okay, cool. So yeah, that's them. Okay, cool. Thank you, David Hunt. We'll put that comment up on screen as well for those who were not there during the show on Sunday. That's what it's all about. What I'm asking everybody right now is to share what has been your experience or relationship, or what did you struggle with in niching down to your topic. You have a channel, maybe you have a live show. Clearly you're commenting with your YouTube handle. What was your topic? What was the topic? How did you select your topic? How did you get there? Come on, talk to me. Let me get you here. Hello, Coaching Corner family. Priscilla is here as well. Listen, y'all are all jumping in, but nobody's answering my question. Talk to me about your topic. I see some of your questions as well. I'm going to dive into those in a second, but I want to ensure that we get some of these pieces in place. Okay, let's go down here. Now let's go over to here. Go to content, live. Okay, that one's live right now. Let's go to this one. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what we got. Here we go. Based on my skill set, David Hunt says, it's based on my skill set. Can you expound a little more? Based on my skill set, based on your skill set, you selected your topic. Okay, that's interesting. My audience drove me right into the niche. They emailed and left comments stating exactly what they wanted. I like that, but there's danger there. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. There's danger there, though. Your audience confirming your topic is a good thing, but your audience telling you what your topic is can be dangerous unless they're spot on. And in your case, it could very well be that they were spot on, but I much rather use your audience as confirmation. There's another source for your topic. Okay, let's see what we got here. She goes on to say, so all of my content answers their questions and I go fishing in the comment pond. Ooh, that's good. Of other channels to pull those same questions that are asked on all things prayer and answer, answer them on my channel. I think this is absolute gold, Torah. That's absolute gold. What I will say is I would love to dive further, but I think it's absolute gold. David says, I asked my audience what they wanted. I think that it is time to ask again. David is a member of the Workers Warehouse, and so we get a chance to meet regularly. And so because I get a chance to meet with David regularly, I know I have insight and perspective on some of the things that he's working on and dealing with. And I have given him a challenge. David, we've given you a challenge, and I'm hoping that you are working on that challenge, because behold, September 6th cometh. 24 Hours says, for me, trying to find a groove of what topic to cover to grow my channel, ? I talk a lot about Canva, how-tos, podcasting, video editing, and even personal development. That's a lot. There's a lot of things there. And you want to be careful. 24-hour boss, that you don't, what's the term I'm looking for? You want to be careful that you don't fragment your audience, because the person that signs up for the person that subscribes for personal development is not subscribing for Canva. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure you don't fragment your audience. I have been doing this the wrong way. Let's get to the right way. Okay, so this is our comment box. Let's see if this is gonna work. That actually worked. Yeah, the reason why I'm surprised is because I hadn't designed it for this particular size. But thank you for that comment, 24-hour boss. All right, let's go. Network says, I wanted to build a digital sports platform. digital sports platform. Talk to me a little more, Let's Go Sports, about what that means in terms of your topic. So a digital sports platform, is it just a digital version of the sports that you want to cover? And so the topic of your channel is what? Help me understand. Give me a little more. I don't want to assume. I can, but I don't want to assume. Priscilla says, here's an answer. This is an area I've been challenged in. I'm going to have 2 different platforms. Don't do that, Priscilla. Don't do that. You will fragment yourself. You will split your efforts. You will get frustrated and burn out on both of them. Don't do 2 different platforms. Figure out ways to niche. And by niche, what I mean is stack your interests on one another. Find the common thread between the 2, and that sometimes can be a space, a place where you can exist with both of your topics in the same space. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm working on the challenge, David says. Hey, David, I hope you don't mind me poking fun at you, Doc, but you know, we're all about accountability here. I switched from the phone to computer and it's fine. Well, praise God, Dr. Otang, but I want to say thank you so much for letting me know. The new channel. I don't know what this one means, Priscilla. Okay. My audience will be patients/parents seeking orthopedic care for their children or for themselves, because this is my background. And see, this is so good. This is actually a very natural process that most people go through to select a topic. They select a topic that's within their wheelhouse. They select a topic that's in their background. They select a topic, and they see the problem for many of us on YouTube isn't that we don't want to serve and share value. The problem that we forget that people are wanting not only to be educated, they also want to be entertained. And so you have to keep that in mind, Priscilla, when you talk about, okay, this is my background. Okay, now the people, there's so much that I want to dissect with this one comment that's on screen right now, because your audience will be. That's never how it works. How many who have been doing content creation for a while have you been able to select your audience? You've been able to handpick and say, this is my audience. Okay, this is my audience. Hey, you're my audience. Come here. That's not how it's worked for me. That's not how it's worked for my coaching clients. You don't get to pick. You put the content out there, and sometimes the audience comes for the content, and then you begin to say, oh, that's who my audience is. That's the first piece. The second piece is, because it's your background is a great thing, because you have lived experiences in it, but because it's your background from a professional capacity, sometimes the personal connection is missed. Sometimes the personal connection is missed. So I have a client who is a endocrinologist. He deals with diabetes, hypertension, high blood pressure, those kinds of lifestyle diseases. And one of the things that he struggles with is because he does not have the disease himself. Because he does not have the disease himself, it becomes difficult for him to make the personal connection. Do you follow what I'm saying now? It is literally his lived experience. It is his profession. This is what he does he is a doctor. He has a practice. People come and see him. He prescribes them stuff. He has a holistic approach, looking to take care of the whole person, not just pushing pills. But because he does not have the disease, because he doesn't have it, there's a component on YouTube that he's unable to plug into because he can't speak from the lived experience. And so with this one, my only question, Priscilla, would be, are you a parent seeking orthopedic care for your child or for yourself? You see what happens there? because that is going to be the ultimate cheat code. Okay, let me see. You guys have been rolling now. See, before I thought maybe, it's like, they the people don't want to answer my question, but now I'm seeing you guys are rolling now. Okay. Platforms or channels. Okay, here we go. Comfam just podcast says, how do I get to make my YouTube/podcast pop using my Samsung Note 10 phone? I have no idea what that question means, sir. When you say pop, what do you think pop means? What does pop mean to you? How do you get it to pop using your Samsung Note 10? Meaning like you want to go into Apple or Spotify and you want to see it come up, like when you want it to pop, or give me a little more, and when you say Samsung Note 10, is that what you're using to film? Because you've limited yourself. Now, I think you should always start with what you have, but if you want it to pop, give me a comparison. Have you seen somebody else's podcast that you want it to look like? Give me a little more on that one, and we'll come back to you, okay? I'll look for your comment. What's good, Michael Fleming's? Always good to have you with us. 24 Hour Boss says, so how do I not fragment my audience? Should I stick to Canva tech or personal development? How do I narrow this down? You narrow, if your broader audience is going to be Canva, or I would never do just Canva, even though you could. There's a lot of people out there that just do content based on a platform like me. I mean, I do a lot of StreamYard content, but I don't only do StreamYard. And so here's the thing. You may want to shift it up a little bit because you want to make sure your umbrella is the content, your topic. You want to make sure that umbrella is big enough to house all the content you're going to create for the rest of your life. Do you think Canva tech is big enough? So I would go up a level to graphic design. And maybe you do graphic design from a web-based GUI. Now, you've just described Canva, but let's say something else comes on. Maybe you want to do, what's the other one? Photo. Is it photo? I forgot the name of it now. It's like a Photoshop in a browser. But there's several other browser-based graphic design type apps. Canva just happens to be king of the heap right now. But if you keep it a little bit more broad, and then you can begin to talk about all the different things that go along with Canva tech or web-based GUI, graphic design platforms, right? You can talk about that. Now you can talk about personal development under the umbrella of graphic design. So you're not just speaking about personal development in general, you're speaking about personal development with a bend toward designers. And maybe they're DIY designers. Maybe they're not designers that are professional designers. They're designers who have picked up this tool and they've learned it. You see what you've done there? You've created a whole niche. And so now you're not just dealing with the fact that they need to learn how to use this platform. Here's the newest tip. Here's the newest trick. Here's the newest function, feature. Here's how you do this. But also, here's how you think about it. When you approach your design, here's how you develop yourself personally. That's how you stack. And you stay in your niche, because the person who needs the personal development and doesn't need the Canva tech will not mind you using the references of Canva as you share with them personal development tactics. Does that make sense? 24 Hour Boss. I hope that's meaningful. David agrees with me. He says, no audience. No, the audience finds you. Agreed. Okay, NNA has got a big one here. This is a massive one. Says, I don't have a channel, but curious if there is a healthy hybrid of choosing your topic and drawing people in and creating topics based on feedback to accommodate their interests. From my experience, NNA, picking your topic based on your audience's interests and needs to accommodate them is not a big enough why to help you go through the long haul. You will burn out because it's not something innate. You have to, I want to serve, but you said, I have to have a base foundational desire to create content for this particular audience with this particular value proposition. such that it doesn't matter if it's just one person that's watching. I'm going to continue to create that content. So, and as you follow the rules, as you continue to be consistent, as you continue to answer questions, as you continue to be vulnerable, as you continue to walk people through these lived experiences, you will see growth, natural, organic growth, no hormones. You'll see growth. And so a lot of the times when we want to select topics that are being pushed on us, we're doing that because we know that there's already a built-in audience for it. But you need to still, even with that, confirm that this is your topic. And this is why the masterclass is going to be so critical, because I'm going to be talking about all the tactics and all the entire process you're going to want to walk through in order to hone right in, zero right in on what your topic is, and maybe how you can infuse it into what you're currently doing. Hopefully that makes sense. Well, I have to say I'm a small exception, because I took a channel with 17K hardcore reggae listeners and flipped it overnight on them to a faith-based channel, and it skyrocketed to almost 30K. Definitely you are an exception. And as long as we can agree that you're an exception, that is fine with me. You are definitely an exception to flip hardcore reggae listeners to a faith-based channel. I mean, I will say that, you know, there is a huge overlap between reggae listeners and people of faith. I listen to hardcore reggae, and I definitely am a person of faith. So there's a major overlap. So you may not lose them, but I just wonder how, if at all, are you continuing to incorporate any reggae into your content? I lost a small amount of subscribers, so my what was handed to me in a way. I see your point. All right. I wanted to build a digital sports platform. I'm currently live streaming Little League and middle school football and basketball in Central Texas. So your purpose on the platform is totally different than most content creators. Let's Go Sports Network. Because you're actually creating a central repository for many different, middle school football and basketball programs to have their games on your channel. The only challenge with that, sir, is that, you know, if at any point any of them want to create their own, they could. And then a good friend of mine created this platform for churches, very similarly to what you did, what you're wanting to do. Wanted to have this, you know, kind of like a TBN, kind of like, you know, these gospel networks that you have either on TV or on streaming. And he wanted to have churches basically sign up to stream on his platform. He called it Praise Vision. And it was great for a while, until churches just decided, we're just going to stream directly to our own website, because our following is having to go through you, and we want them to just come straight to us. And so that's the only challenge with building a network like that, because you don't own the content. The schools that you service do. And so you just want to be careful with that. But your purpose for creating content is totally different than the normal content creator. Content creators are, you know, usually small teams or a single person looking to take the world by storm with their message. Okay. Confirmed Just Podcast says pop means look good. Okay. I mean, how do I make my YouTube video look good using Samsung Note 10? Because that's what I have now. Photo P is the one. Thank you so much, David. So Confirmed Just Podcast. Listen, the only thing I could tell you is, I mean, some of the principles that we shared in the masterclass a couple weeks ago. Lighting makes every camera better. So if you're using the Samsung Note 10, make sure your lighting is right. Make sure your lighting is proper. In fact, let me come back to my other scene here, and I'll show you my BTS shot. So you can see I have a light here, I have a light here, I have 2 more lights over there. Make sure that your lighting is proper. Make sure your lighting is proper. Make sure, even though you're using your mobile phone, that your lighting is dope, because your lighting being really good is going to have a positive impact on the way your video looks. So that's gonna help to level it up. I don't know. I would develop a routine, make sure that you can wipe that thing off. I don't know if there's anything that you can buy to add to it. I don't know what you're using from a streaming standpoint. Are you doing streaming, or are you producing your videos? Are you recording your videos and then doing them, producing them and posting them, publishing them? Or talk to me about what some of those pieces are. But the main thing I would say, if you feel the Samsung Note 10 is, that's where you are now, that's what you have, and that's what you're starting with, I say continue. But when you say you want it to look good, if you want to look better, I think there needs to be a reality check. I think, you must do whatever you can do to make it look as good as it can look at the current level that you are. And then also simultaneously accept that this is the level that I'm at. And so if you're looking for your videos to look like mine, or Mark MKBHD, or, some of these other podcasts that are out there like Joe Rogan, you're just not going to get there with the Samsung Note 10. So you want to make sure you keep your expectations realistic for the Samsung Note 10. You can get the best quality you can out of it, but you're not going to get to this high level. It's just not possible, because everything's going to be limited by the fact that you're recording with a Samsung Note 10. And so what I would do is work with it as long as you can and save towards getting a DSLR camera. Something like the Sony ZV-E10 is what I would highly recommend. It's a really good price right now, and the quality on that Sony ZV-E10 is stupid. You get the Sony ZV-E10 with a Sigma 16mm lens. That combination will run you somewhere in the neighborhood of about $1,200–1,300. That is ridiculously priced. The only thing that you'll need to do from there is buy a dummy battery, an HDMI cord, probably a capture card, and a tripod. All together, you're looking at about $1,500. But for some camera bodies, you can pay $3,500, just a body, no lens, no capture card, nothing. So for the entire TCO, total cost of ownership, for the ZV-E10, Sigma 16mm lens, tripod, capture card, and dummy battery, you walk out with $1,500. So now you have a number in mind, and you continue creating content with your Samsung Note 10 until you get to where you can buy the whole thing. Because what I often see people do is they settle for a camera that may be slightly better than what they currently have, but you're spending money on an incremental step, when what you want to get to is to have a camera that gives you that top-notch quality. So that's what I would recommend. Lighting is definitely one of the best ways to do that. But hold on, let me go back to my comments scene and bring your other ones. This is it. I don't really have money to buy big gear for my podcast video. That's why I stick to using my Samsung phone camera to make my video. So how do I make that video look great? And I hope that I answered that question with what I've shared thus far. 24-Hour Boss says great feedback, puts the fire emojis. I know I had some questions in here. I did get to Tora's question, but I have not gotten to Florence's question. So Florence, we're going to get to it. Priscilla says, how would I educate from the standpoint of a clinical assistant, treatment coordinator, and a wife of an orthodontic patient? How would you educate? How would I educate? So this is a great question. It's not one that I could answer like this, because I would need to kind of go back and forth with you for a little while to tease out some things. I think the answer is actually in your question, but I don't want to. So I'm just giving you that as a cheat code. The answer is actually in your question already, but I think There's of everyone that is talking right now, I want you to recognize, don't feel bad, y'all, but I led with the question, how did you pick your topic, or what is the struggles you face as you pick your topic, or what do you bump up against when you're trying to niche down? I led with that question, recognizing that I would not get the answer that I was looking for. And the answer that I'm looking for, you'll find out in the masterclass. I hate to say it like that, but I'm not going to give that thing away like this. The masterclass is on September 6th. It's on September 6th at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the channel. You can also go to, I believe it's kirkrnugent.live/ what is it? Topic? Is it? Did I do that right? Let me type that in. kirkrnugent.live/topic. Let's see if that takes me there. Nope, that's not it. This is a topic MC. No. Whoa. Let's see here. Yeah, topic MC. So that's going to take you to the masterclass. I'm going to record that video in just a second here. So many good things coming through here. I love this. All right. How would I educate? There's so much to touch on there. CGP says, I have like $150 to buy a camera, but I can't get it from here. I wish I can pay you to help me ship it to Nigeria. Nope. I would never do that, sir. I just want to put that out there. I know you probably weren't asking a question, but I would never do that. So I just want to make sure that that's clear. Don't even bother to send through any kind of a request of that nature. Buying your equipment is something that you need to do for yourself. And I wouldn't even encourage anybody in the chat to assist in getting equipment shipped to another country. I have lived in Africa. I know exactly what the process is to clear things through customs in Nigeria, in Ivory Coast, in Senegal, so Ghana. No, you do not want to get into those details. Whatever you can buy locally is what you will be able to buy. And you will not be able to buy any camera that I would recommend for $150. So you're probably best just continuing to create content with what you got. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. As long as the value of your content is high, people will overlook. They will overlook the quality of the video. They will overlook the quality of the video. So I wouldn't necessarily put my focus and my emphasis on what my video looks like. I think you need to put your focus and emphasis on the value that you want to provide. Just notice CGP, Confam Just Podcast, that everybody else is talking about topic and you're talking about gear. Just think about that for a second. Think about that for a second. You may be putting the emphasis in the wrong area. What is your topic? Maybe start there. All right. Adobe Express is another web-based platform that is fire. So true. Adobe Express, Photopea, those are all ones. I like this scene layout. Do you have it available for purchase to save me the time for creating it in Ecamm? When you say this scene layout, which one? Because I've switched a couple of times, but if you're talking about this one, it's not available for purchase. I'm actually working on making several scenes available in the warehouse. So Tora, we will be working on getting some Ecamm templates done within the next couple of weeks. I would say before this time next month, I will have some Ecamm templates available for sale to the public, but I am making several available to the workers warehouse here very shortly. So yeah, several are going to be available to the workers warehouse here pretty shortly. So definitely thank you for the question, because it just confirms again that what I'm going towards is exactly what I would like, is exactly where my audience needs. Great explanation. NNA says, aha, thank you. Would the Blackmagic camera app work on the phone? Brother, let's just keep it a stack, David. The phone is the phone. The Blackmagic camera app ain't gonna make the camera any better. So let's just leave it there. David Harvey's on the live. We don't usually have him come through. I appreciate you coming through, sir. This is one of my OGs. This is somebody that's been following the joint for a very long time. This guy is official, like a ref with a whistle. That's why he's David Harvey. And I want to say a word of welcome to you, brother. Thank you so much for coming through. All right. Well, it sounds like you're doing a dang thing, man. So, hey, listen, the lighting is the only thing that I had, and it sounds like your lighting setup is dope. I'm recording with my video and uploading on YouTube and Facebook. So you're not doing live, which is cool. I have an 18-inch ring light. I have a 5-watt headlight and a red and blue backlight to separate me from the background. So he's already talking about separating himself from the background. You're in the great shape. I think your videos will probably look good. So I would imagine that you're at the level that we said earlier, you're at the level that the highest level you can possibly get with the current gear you have. That's the only thing we can ask you to do. And you work from there and you make sure that the value of your content is as good as it can possibly be. See, you don't need any new gear to get your content better. Oh, I hope that somebody's receiving this out there today. Okay. David Hunt says, better late than never. Is that what he said? Okay. However, thanks for highlighting the connection because my stats tell me that a huge base are West Indian. Come on, Tora. There is a huge overlap. So I think that, yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Stacking is a practice that many people skip over. And when they hear the term niche down, what we immediately go to is, I've got to cut some things away. We do not think I need to stack. You see, because if I am a Christian and I'm also Jamaican, so what we think is, well, I've got to cut one of the two. I can't do Jamaican content and Christian content. What if you do Jamaican Christian content? See, now you've actually stacked the two, and you've niched down, because that's a smaller target than either of the two are separately. Jamaican content, Christian content, but Jamaican Christian content, that's the cheat code, because now you stack the two, and when you do that, that is the thing that's going to differentiate you from others, from your counterparts, others who are making content similar to yours, and then you bring your personal story to it. I'm trying my best not to give away the entire masterclass. Let me see. I would much rather see someone purchase a good webcam and learn from that than struggle with their own cell phone. A dedicated device is priceless when creating content. Yeah, David, I agree with you. I'll leave it there. I'm not going to argue with you. You know I respect your opinion for sure. I just think in the case of the gentleman that we're talking about, because it's so hard to get product into country, it may be better for him to just hold off until he can buy what he really wants. All right. Nice to be here this afternoon. Linda Monegro says, thank you so much for hanging out with us. I always love when we have folks coming through. Let's Go Sports Network says, how much is the masterclass? The masterclass is free. The masterclass is going to be free. Just mark your calendars. The masterclass is free. There is a 24-hour replay on YouTube, and then my community group, the Workers Warehouse, will have lifetime access. Plus, they'll be able to get the PDF downloads that go along with the masterclass. So, masterclass is going to be completely free. It'll be on September 6th at 11 a.m. We're going to be talking about finding you and or confirming your topic. Thank you guys so much for your feedback. Thanks, Kirk, for the help feedback as well. Absolutely, man. Always appreciate when people come through, and if we can have that thing back and forth, it's always good. It's always good. I'm laughing because of what Priscilla wrote. Love how you chuckled after reading my question and left me hanging. So I will be attending the masterclass to get the rich nuggets that will surely be dropped. No, I laughed. I still kind of gave a little bit of an answer. I hope that you saw that, but I laughed because I was like, yeah, I hope you see that the answer is embedded in your question. I hope you see that. I really do. I really do. You better come through, coach. Bells and whistles dinging like crazy. Thanks, Kirk. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm learning to be uncomfortable and awkward on the journey. Right? You have me thinking about my niche and who my audience will be. Come on. Y'all be making my day with these comments. Do we need to register for the masterclass? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope and nope and nope and nope. Okay. For the next few minutes, I'm going to actually work on this thing. Okay, so let's try and do this real quick. Let me read through my script. For creators, your topic is your true north, your compass. It's the overarching subject and value you'll provide. So selecting it is critical. On Friday, September 6th at 11 a.m. Central Time, I'm excited to share one of my signature sessions on finding and or confirming your topic. No, this is... All right, so let's record this thing, okay? Let's stop the sound. I'm gonna record it right in front of you, right here. Some of you guys are looking at the joint like, this guy's crazy. All right, here we go. I'm gonna change some things real quick. Hold up. All right, we changed the lighting profile a little bit. Music is off. And here we go. Go to here. He says that laugh. Glad we're all here today. Come on. Hit that like button. I like it. There we go. All right, so. All right. Let's close that. All right, here we go. I'm going to record. Get myself right here. Get my stuff right too. Okay, I think we're good there. We're in there. For creators, your topic is your true north, your compass. It's the overarching subject and value you'll provide. So selecting it is absolutely critical. On Friday, September 6th at 11 a.m. Central Time, I'm excited to share one of my signature sessions on finding or confirming your topic. The class is totally free, but the Workers Warehouse members get both Q&A and a PDF resource. Go to kirkrnugent.live/topicmc to join, and let's figure out how it all works. All right. Let's see how that looks. Some of y'all are like, wait, did you just record? Yes, I just recorded that joint. Right here, right now. Yep, and it looks good. So, so let's get a couple things going now. So let's go to studio and let's go to create. All right, so content, live. Oh, my bad. I thought I was showing you all the screen. go here. New tab, create, upload video. Right. Let's go to movies. All right. I need to do a little more editing on that bad boy. But okay, so we're gonna take this and go to the actual video itself. I want to share, embed, controls. Okay. Well, either way, let's copy that. Back over to the channel. Let's close that out. All right, now let's go here and this section, text plus image. No. Let's hide that. There we go. All right, so now let's create a new section and video embed, add, go to video embed. Look at that, it's there. So go back again. I need this above. So we just move it up. There it is. Join the workers warehouse is there. Okay. Let's edit this. And come back to our description. All right. You guys are getting a chance to see it all right here. Paste and match style. X. All right. All right, so now you go to Rebrandly, log in. Let's go to kirk.nugent.live. .com/, yeah, that's it. Okay, so we come back over to Rebrandly. Can I edit? No, can't edit it. Delete it. New link. Create link. That's gonna do it. Back over here. Let's edit this. No, let's go to, that's what I needed to do. So image, let's hide that. Video, show that. Video actions. How are we doing on time? I gotta edit the video a little bit, y'all. I was hoping I could just record it and post it, but I gotta edit the video a little bit in order for it to work. So how are we doing on time, y'all? Let me see what y'all talking about in the comment section. Are you following along with what I'm doing? Is it making sense? I hope so. Movies. Go back over here. Let's go to comments. Free class tutorial. A little too fast for me, but I'll get there. Hey, hold up. You pulled some next level. If Ecamm is already recording, how do you record just that clip? I'm off to Ecamm tutorials after this. I need that quick clip record in my life. So what I did, Tora, peace, Kirk, greetings, everybody. Hey, what's going on, Dr. Bashara? Are you doing ISO recordings of all your cameras or just the main camera? I'm not doing an ISO recording at all. In fact, for this live show, I'm actually just recording the broadcast. So I'll show you what I did. Let me see what we got here. Just Tornado. First thing I do when I come in, hit that like button. Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, here we go. So let's go to live demo mode. So what I did, Tora, is I go to, all right, so here you see this is where I'm at right here. This if I go to preferences, it brings up this window. If you're familiar with Ecamm, you know this window. And so I'm on the recording tab. So I'm on the recording tab, and you notice that I just turned off my recording for the whole broadcast. So I'm not recording anymore. Right now, I'm not recording. But what I did is I said, okay, recording in 5, 4, 3, 2, and I checked this box. Or if I was recording, right? Let's say I was recording the whole broadcast. So this would have already been checked and these would be unchecked. So what you in actual fact, what you should be doing is, if you're already recording the whole broadcast, you would simply say, okay, I want to record a little clip right now live while everybody's watching. Okay, I come in here and I just say, all right, recording in 5, 4, 3, 2, check that box, do what I need to do, and then uncheck that box. And then that's the recording. So yeah, that does it. I hope that makes sense. And I'm going to show you, I think I could show you something here in just a second. Let's go back over here, Control A, get rid of all of that. Let's go to camera A, pull that onto the thing. Right. All right, here we go. All right, so you guys are seeing my screen now, I think. Oh, you see, because it's DaVinci, I want you to see all of it. Got it, 100%, thank you, absolutely. So now, come on to this thing. So we will clip it right here. Make it a little bit bigger. Okay. Oh, I don't know what's going on these days, but it's okay. We're gonna get there. All right. And so we want to do that. Right there. We hit the B, cut it. Put a little fade to black on there, like what Ecamm usually does. All right. Now I need to add. Yeah, I don't have the audio piped in. I don't have the audio piped in. So I hear your point. Okay, so now, let's do. blank here. Oh, I'm missing an option here. Do you normalize the audio or use Auphonic to make the audio pop? I do. Don't see the option I'm looking for, y'all. that's what's completely causing me to draw a blank. I'm like, what? This should be simple. Link clips is one. It should be add. Just enable clip. No. No. Y'all might have to go ahead and leave me because I am definitely in work zone. All right. All right. There it is. Sheesh. That's weird, y'all. I have been using this feature for quite some time. Now it's asking me to buy it. I'm like, I thought I already did. All right. Let me see here. Do you have content on what is better, Ecamm versus StreamYard. Are they the same? Do they serve the same purpose? Ecamm only works with Apple products, correct? That is absolutely correct. So that's a good question. Ecamm is Mac only, absolutely. It's a good question. It's just okay, how do I answer this? I wouldn't compare the two. I put them in two totally different categories. They do similar things, but let me put your cool comment up. They do similar things, Priscilla, but they are not the same. Tier 2 streaming is your mobile phone, where you're just streaming directly using Facebook app or YouTube app, or you're using the Facebook website or the YouTube website. That's tier 1. That's as close to the platform as you can. Well, I should say tier 1 is mobile. Tier 2 is web-based. So tier 1 is mobile, tier 2 is web-based. Tier 2 is web-based, and with web-based, you can stream with Restream, with StreamYard, with BeLive, with MelonApp, with Lightstream. There's so many different web-based streaming platforms out there that you can stream with that are very similar to StreamYard. You log into them, you'd be like, whoa, this is basically StreamYard. I mean, it's essentially exactly the same. EVMux is another. Web-based is tier 2. And web-based has the limitation of being web-based. So you are connected through an internet browser. You're not connected directly to the software because the software is not installed on your computer. Does that make sense so far? So web-based can also be youtube.com. Web-based can also be facebook.com. You can stream with those websites, actually. So that's all of the web-based ones. Then you have, what's the term I'm looking for? So web-based. Oh, tier 3. Tier 3 is stuff like Wirecast. That's right. Wirecast is one. OBS is another. vMix is another. Ecamm is another. And there may be one or two others out there. These are locally installed. Like, you actually have to download the application and install it on your computer. Ecamm just happens to be Mac only, but all of the ones that I just named are tier 3 streaming platforms, and those are the ones I would compare. So notice StreamYard is in tier 2. Ecamm, I would put it in tier 3 because you install it on your computer. And once you install it on your computer, you now have a myriad of other functionality and features that you have at your fingertips. That's why I don't compare the two. Yes, they can both stream. Yes, they can both record. Yes, you can do your podcast in both of them. But one of them is web-based, the other is not. And there are pros and cons to each. But those pros and cons are not between Ecamm and StreamYard. Those pros and cons are between web-based and locally installed. So locally installed, here's one of the cons. If this computer shuts off right now, I'm offline. Because Ecamm's sitting on this computer. Whereas if I was using StreamYard and my computer restarts, guess what? I'm still online. Now, a good friend of mine told me that he doesn't like that. He doesn't like the fact that StreamYard continues to stream even though he's disconnected from the studio. But that has actually saved me a time or two. I had to reboot my computer. The live stream stayed up and I was able to come right back into the studio and continue streaming as if I'd never left. So that can be that's a huge piece for some people. Having the Teams aspect where some people can log into your StreamYard and help you with comments, help you deal with guests behind the stage, all the other stuff. Having that Teams aspect, you can only do that because it's web-based. You can't do that with Ecamm. But Ecamm gives me the ability to look like this. Ecamm is directly connected to my camera. It's directly connected to my mic. So all of the things are just that much more quality because I'm using Ecamm. I like tier 3 streaming because tier 3 gives me a far more control. And so what do? I put a UPS on the bad boy. So if there's a power outage, I can at least say, hey guys, take care. I'm going to sign off right now. There's a power outage. I'm going to catch you guys later. And I can sign off. I can shut my computer down gracefully because my internet is on the UPS and my computer is on the UPS. One of my monitors is on the UPS and one of my lights is on the UPS. So as I have enough power to recognize that there's an outage and say to you guys, hey, we have an outage. We'll catch you guys later. Now, to be clear, if the internet goes out, I'm going to be offline even on StreamYard too. So that's not really a differentiation. But the point is, you have to kind of Do your pros and cons for yourself. I don't necessarily have content where I'm comparing the two directly to one another, even though that has been asked of me many, many times. But I simply say to folks, it's such an unfair scenario, because what StreamYard does well is because it's a web-based streaming platform. And what Ecamm does well, it's because it's a locally installed streaming platform. So to compare the two is difficult. I hope that makes sense. But I thank you for the question. I always thank you for the question. You know I love the questions. Yes, Steve. David Hunt is chiming in the chat. He's helping me out here. He says Wirecast, OBS, vMix, Streamlabs, desktop, and the master Ecamm. Riverside FM web-based is web-based, but it also has, Riverside now has a locally installed component too. So definitely, yeah, definitely. So Tiffany M. Ruffner says, me too. My computer overheated during a live stream. Yeah. So this is a reality. And for some people, they're just like, I need the added safety that having a web-based platform affords me. And because they want that, they make the trade-off to stay with tier 2 as opposed to tier 3. And me personally, I'm like, nope. I feel like I'm arrested. I feel like I'm in a box when I'm in StreamYard or I'm in any of these web-based streaming platforms. I need the added flexibility and functionality and the quality. I mean, good night, the quality of what is provided to me when I stream with Ecamm. So I hope that makes sense, y'all. I'm just realizing that I'm way over my time and I gotta roll. So several things that are coming up. That one of which is the the page that I showed you that I'm building literally in front of your very eyes, is the masterclass page. And if you go to the link kirkarnugent.live/topic MC, or if you just go to kirkarnugent.com/masterclass, it'll take you to that page currently. And right now I'm hoping to have a video finished to post on that page in just a bit. So we will put that here. So let's go here. All right, so put that there. In case you guys want to see what I'm doing, put it here. Let's go here to settings. Let's put the position down some. There. Okay, title. And okay, here's the other one. Find your topic. So we'll have that there. Okay, this I need. This one I actually need to have a background on it. So let's do this one. Dang. Okay, so there. Again, settings, let's move the position down some, bring it. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Let's get that back to there. But in the middle, something like that. Let's get, let's go back to the title. Oof. Let's get that back over then. It's a little longer. All right, so all right, so that's the whole thing. Let's check our levels. All right, we got that. And let's go to here. Let's go to import media. We want music. Let's do no ties. And bring that in. Okay, bring that to a negative. I like to put it at 18. Well, we'll do 19 today. B, cut that there, get that rid of that. Let's fade that out. And then we want, I need a logo. I think I need a logo. What you guys think? Get the logo in there. All right, get the logo. Put the logo there, and there. Select that bad boy. Zoom it down, position it. That right up there. Let's move it over a little bit more. All right. So now, export that bad boy. Topic MC promo, add to render queue, render. It's only going to take a second to render. It's a very short video. All right, that's done. Close that. Video actions. Upload new file, my device. Movies. Exports. Topic MC promo. Drop that in there. Go over here to videos, channel, create. Upload a video, select file, topic MC promo. So next, not monetizing it. Next. I'm going to leave it unlisted to say now on this video. With customizations. Okay, let's save it. Now we add a trailer. Add a trailer, topic MC. Save that. We're here to Kajabi. All right. I think I lost some of you guys, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh, 14 of you guys are still on the live with us today. That's crazy. Save here. Boom. All right. I don't see the page. Let's go to kirk.nugent.com/masterclass. Go to there real quick. The video's here. So this is what it looks like. Join Workers Warehouse, join today. Select a course. Opens up another page. It should bring you to the courses page. Okay. Kanika's here and she's all right. I see your comment, Priscilla. And listen, every question is a great question. I hope that you know that. So let's put that one there. I think what I need to do is come back over here to this. And let's section. Player settings, autoplay, play button. Yep. Okay. All the settings are there. Everything's done right. Okay. All right, fam. You've seen the entire process. We built out the whole page right in front of you. Workers Warehouse members, yo, there's a new course available. In case you didn't know, course creation fundamentals. It's now available in the Workers Warehouse. So if you go to the warehouse homepage, which you'll get an update from me right here, right? I'm not going to go into that, but you get the update from me. I do an update at least once a week. Workers Warehouse members, you still have the mini course. You have the masterclass live replay. Here's the home studio masterclass. That's the one that we did earlier this month. And then you have the other courses, StreamYard Ultimate, Ecamm Deep Dive, Remote Producer Accelerator, is the one that we just made available today. These two, no. Course creation fundamentals is what we made available today. Content creation for ministry is coming soon. So those are all available in the warehouse. For those that are warehouse members, you can actually jump in there and grab, start watching this course now. This is literally just was made available today. So there's 9 sessions. Selecting a topic, identifying an audience, defining outcomes, designing content delivery, live pilot group, recording the course delivery, getting people to enroll, questions and answers. That is all there in the Workers Warehouse. So enjoy. Thank you guys so much for coming through and hanging out with me today. This is the Coaching Corner. Let me see if I can catch a couple of comments before I roll. Kanik is like, yo, that's crazy. Why are you still here? I know. So that's Kanik's comment here. Priscilla, I hope that we got you across the line. Anthony T. Lance is like, I just responded to you and you're live. Yes, of course I'm live. It's Wednesday. I'm always live on Wednesdays in the middle of the day. Hey, my friend, you are my cup of coffee in the morning that jolts me into action with the morning motivation and those powerful quotes and your perspective. Keep that great work, my friend. Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Dr. Anthony T. Latson. We appreciate you for coming through and hanging out with us today. I don't know what's going on with my comment. Why did it do that? That's the weirdest thing. Okay, so I think we got it under control there. But anyway, thank you so much, Dr. Anthony T. Latson. Always appreciate you coming through. Is there a way to remove Skype from the sound levels in Ecamm? I don't have Skype in my sound levels in Ecamm, so maybe you just need to remove Skype from your computer because I don't see it. I don't see Skype in my sound levels right now. So it's not there. Linda says, thanks. I managed to get in, Kirk. Thank you. Managed to get in? Where? What did you get into? Thanks, Kirk. Great info and show. And then Florence is saying, what's up? I'm just glad that I was able to finish up this page. I had that as a to-do and it is done. So now I want to make sure you guys get a chance to check it out. All right. For those that are watching this on the replay, I want to say thanks to you as well. Being able to come through and hang out like this, answer people's questions, but also get some work done while we all are here in the Coaching Corner is absolutely dope. More things to come. I was also wanting to work on creating my Ecamm templates for the new graphics that I just got in literally right before we went live today. I'll have to work on that a little bit later, but trust me when I tell you, Workers Warehouse, this community, it's a top priority for us, and we're excited about what we got coming down the pike. I hope that you guys can check it out. Hope that you guys will come and hang with us. There's so many things that we can do, and I'm excited about what the future holds. Be blessed, fam. Grace and peace. Make it a great one. I always like to say, it's your boy Kirk Nugent, the Geek Speaker Preacher. Thankful for your time and attention. We'll see you around these internet streets or in the next audio stream. Later. Caught me off guard. Take care, fam. Make it a great one. I hope that your day is awesome.